The live commentary may not reflect this rating. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, wanna buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you $7.50, but you'll be able to choose 7 seeds per level instead of 6. How's that sound?
Yeah, would you take no? I don't think you'd even take no for an answer.
Alright, and hey, when you save 5,000, I'll sell you the 8 seed slot upgrade. Check you later.
So yeah, now we can choose 7 plants per level instead of just 6. Go ahead and grab those, grab that, grab this, and sure, grab this too. Why not? Actually, yeah, yeah. Geez, I don't know what. I'm always so indecisive during during like the first half of the game. That grave says cease to exist. It's not funny that like those are actually kind of like people. Actually, it is funny because those aren't actual graves. Those are fake graves set up by the zombies themselves. So what they say up the 75 song, I'll show you just how useful the Grave Buster is. It's not just useful in the fact that it removes the graves, it's useful in another way too, and I'll show you. Oops. Jeez. I don't think we're gonna get up to 5,000 very fast though. But maybe we'll see. Okay. Alright, now, here's why the Grave Buster is so darn helpful. I swear that's a stock sound somewhere, but for every grave you bust, you will get a coin from it. That's right. Every single grave you bust, you will get a coin. And later in the games you'll even get other cool stuff. So, yeah, definitely take out these graves whenever you can. Because it will be better long-term as well. Of course, you may want to take out the ones that are closer to your house first, just in case you don't get all of them. But just a warning, the Grave Buster can be eaten, so if a zombie approaches it like right when it's so if a zombie approaches it like right when it's gonna bust the grave, it's gonna get eaten. But if you place it down like when a zombie is like about to approach it, or the zombie like stops to take like 2 bites out of it, that can stop the zombie from going forth or even for a second or two. And that can be useful. I haven't even bothered to put down the walnuts yet. So we're working on these snow peas. The grave busters can only be planted on graves, though. Just keep that in mind. Oh yeah, and the grave busters can also waste pole vaulters pole vault as well. Alright. Put the last fume shroom down. So, the fume shroom is useful for getting multiple zombies at a time in addition to the screen door zombies. So a lot of plants in this game actually have more uses than just their intended use. What happened to the audio? Yeah, I think that happens sometimes where I'll start the new wave will start and then the music will just cut out. If that happens, I'll try to edit in the music as best I can. I won't for this instance, just to show that it does happen. Keep in mind though, it is possible to hit the screen door enough times to where the zombie will drop it. There is an achievement you can get for planting the doing a whole nighttime level without using mushrooms, and that seems impossible, but it is possible. I've done it before. I don't know why I'm placing the snow peas down for the screen door zombies. It's not going to do anything, but you can see just like the newspaper zombie, the screen door blocks the freezing effect. So now that we got rid of all the graves in the final wave, the zombies won't have any graves to come out of. While I'm doing this, I can look at my phone and just talk to people while the wave is going. Of course, I should pay attention, but... So I'm so quiet, I just don't really know what to say. And besides, if I'm quiet, you guys should be listening to this game's great soundtrack and sound effects, even though I think some of them are stock sound effects. Whatever, I like them nonetheless. Alright. See, with no graves, the zombies can't make more of themselves. It's not like make it sound like they're multiplying. They're very clearly not, and thank goodness they're not. I think in some Plants vs Zombies game there is a zombie that can like multiply itself. I think it's something in Plants vs Zombies too, but I don't know. What is this? The Suburban Almanac. You found a Suburban Almanac. Suburban Almanac keeps track of all plants and zombies you encounter. Ooh, let's view the almanac. View plants, view zombies. Alright, so it looks like we're going to put the game on hold to do a little bit of reading. If you guys don't care about reading, you can go ahead and stick it to the timestamp on screen and never read again. Alright, let's start by reading all the entries for the plants and the zombies for the day levels. Because after we finish a new set of levels, I want to read the new things we encountered during that time. Pea shooter. Pea shooters are your first line of defense. They shoot peas at attacking zombies. Damage normal. How can a single plant grow and shoot so many peas so quickly? Pea shooter says, hard work, commitment, and a healthy, well-balanced breakfast of sunlight and high-fiber carbon dioxide to make it all possible. Cost 100, recharge fast. Sunflower. Sunflowers are essential for you to produce extra sun. Try planting as many as you can. Sun production, normal. Sunflower can't resist bouncing to the beat. Which beat is that? Why, the life-giving jazzy rhythm of the earth itself, thumping at a frequency only Sunflower can hear. Yeah, that's why you find her bobbing back and forth, and her petals swaying while she does it. Cost 50, recharge fast. Cherry Bomb. Cherry bombs can blow up all the zombies in an area. They have a short fuse, so plant them near zombies. Damage, massive. Range, all zombies in a medium area. Usage, single use, instant. I want to explode, says Cherry number 1. No, let's detonate instead, says his brother, Cherry number 2. After an intense consultation, they agreed to explodinate. To cost 150, recharge very slow. Walnut. Walnuts have hard shells which you can use to protect your other plants. Toughness high. People wonder how I feel about getting constantly chewed on by zombies, says Walnut. What they don't realize is that with my limited senses, all I can feel is a kind of tingling, like a relaxing back rub. Cost 50, recharge slow. So being eaten by zombies feels like a back rub to you. Only in Cell Wall. Potato Mine. Potato mines pack a powerful punch, but they need a while to arm themselves. You should plant them ahead of zombies. They will explode on contact. Damage, massive. Range, all zombies in a small area. Single use, delayed activation. Some folks say Potato Mine is lazy, that he leaves everything to the last minute. Potato Mine says nothing. He's too busy thinking about his investment strategy. Cost 25. Recharge slow. Snow Pea. Snow peas shoot frozen peas that damage and slow the enemy. Damage normal, slows zombies. Folks often tell Snow Pea how cool he is, or exhort him to chill out. They tell him to stay frosty. Snow Pea just rolls his eyes. He's heard 'em all. Cost 175. Recharge fast. Chomper. Chompers can devour a zombie whole, but they are vulnerable while chewing. Damage massive. Range very short. Special long delay between chomps. It's not really special. Chomper almost got a gig doing stunts in Hollywood, but it fell through when his agent demanded too much on the front end. Chomper's not resentful though. He says it's just part of the business. Cost 150. Recharge fast. That kind of implies that these plants aren't necessarily. They honestly feel like they're among society, basically. Repeater. Repeaters fire 2 peas at a time. Damage normal for each pea. Firing speed 2 times. Repeater is fierce. He's from the streets. He doesn't take attitude from anybody, plant or zombie, and he shoots peas to keep people at a distance. Secretly, though, Repeater yearns for love. Cost 200. Recharge fast. Alright, let's take a look at the zombies. Zombie. Regular garden variety zombie. Toughness low. This zombie loves brains. Can't get enough. Brains, brains, brains. Day in and night out. Old and stinky brains, rotten brains, brains clearly past their prime. Doesn't matter. Regular zombie wants them. Flag zombie. Flag zombie marks the arrival of a huge pile or wave of zombies. Toughness low. Make no mistake, Flag Zombie loves brains, but somewhere down the line he also picked up a fascination with flags. Maybe it's because the flags always have brains on them. Hard to say. Conehead Zombie. His traffic conehead beast makes him twice as tough as normal zombies. Toughness, medium. Conehead Zombie shoveled mindlessly forward like every other zombie, but something made him stop. Made him pick up a traffic cone and stick it on his head. Oh yeah, he likes to party. Now I have to wonder how literally they meant by that, considering the cone is shaped like a party hat. Pole Vaulting Zombie. Pole Vaulting Zombie vaults with a pole. Toughness, medium. Speed, fast, then normal, after jump. Special, jumps the first plant he runs into. Some zombies take it further, aspire more, push themselves beyond the normal into greatness. That's Pole Vaulting Zombie right there. That is so him. I like how he has like a bandana and like a singlet, and kind of gives him a little bit more character. Buckethead Zombie. His bucket hat makes him extremely resistant to damage. Toughness, high. Buckethead Zombie always wore a bucket. Part of it was to assert his uniqueness in an uncaring world. Mostly he just forgot it was there in the first place. Alright, let's close the almanac. Literally, close the book. There's my cursor.
Ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? It's just like hiding squirmos. You know, those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Yeah, just like that. But instead of squirmos, it's zombies. And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. And instead of me, it's you!
Okay, so we have a little mini game here. So what happens here is we got this little hammer, and we have to whack the zombies. And real quick, actually, hold on. Sorry about that. I just stopped the recording to make sure that you could actually see like where the mallet was, because I know you can't see my mouse normally. So after a while of whacking the zombies, another grave will spawn. I gotta just keep whacking them, and yeah, pretty much it. Just whack the zombies. Whack your zombies. Oh man, I don't really plan on playing those games. It will come out a little bit faster. This is, in my opinion, one of the funnest mini games in Plants vs Zombies. It's really fast paced too. And of course, you got Loon Boon playing, one of the best songs in the game. Fortunately, we're getting a lot of graves, and I really hope that the zombies show. Yeah, sometimes the zombies will drop sun, and you can get potato mines from it, and you can get grave busters. I want to make use of every plant at least once, of course. The zombies will move a little bit faster than they normally would as well. Of course, the best plant you want to use here is the Grave Buster, because once again, not only will you get destroy the graves, you'll also get coins from them. I think I'll go and let that cone head take out the potato mine. Or let the potato mine take out that cone head, but I guess they're taking out each other, technically. If you get it so much sun to the point where you can actually get rid of like most of the graves. Okay, you got bucket. So where there's like 2 left, the cones will take 2 hits, the bucket heads will take 3 hits. Eventually, I think like 3 more graves will spawn. So I don't think it's possible to get rid of all the graves permanently. If you guys think it is and can show me, like, I don't know, I'd like to see it. Okay, now we got a lot of cone heads, a lot of bucket heads. Alright, and we got them all, and now we can pick up a new plant. Rather than picking up the new plants, however, I would suggest, oh, I didn't use the cherry bomb. Oh well. Yeah, we'll use it just to pretend we killed zombies with it. Rather than collecting it, I would use your remaining sun to to take out the rest of the graves. It's kind of a waste of sun there. Oh well. Hypno Shroom makes a zombie fight for you. Ooh. Well. What the heck? We have a football zombie. If you were to click on the zombie that you have not encountered in an actual level, it would say not encountered yet. Okay, so let's begin. Real quick, actually. Sorry about that. I was just testing to see how the game would look, or how the video would look if the game was in full screen mode, and honestly, it doesn't look much better. So I think I'll stick with windowed mode, like I've been doing in the last 3 videos. Okay. Now, the Hypno Shroom is going to be really useful in this level, trust me. You're going to want to get the Hypno Shroom. And I'll get the repeater too. Alright, let's begin. A little bit worried about that football player, but hopefully we'll be okay. I like the sound effects the zombies make too. They're just like... Ooh, hopefully you can't hear that. My fridge just started making noise. I'd rather just move my chair closer to my desk. And we'll start putting the walnuts down too. Oh, this level only has 1 wave, so might want to get the graves quick. Alright, this ain't so bad. Alright, start using the grave busters. Probably hear how much I'm clicking my mouse in this video. I guess now I can demonstrate the Hypno Shroom. Let's remove this Pop Shroom and put a Hypno Shroom right here. Oh, here comes the football player. This is the football zombie. Now, let me tell you something. You know how the Buckethead zombie was strong for wearing a bucket on its head? Let me tell you, the football zombie is even stronger than the Buckethead zombie. It takes even more hits, mostly because of the helmet. Now, as you saw there, the Hypno Shroom made the zombie turn around, and any other zombie it came across, it would eat that zombie too. Now, because the Hypno Shroom makes the zombies fight other zombies, it's really good to use on the football zombies. So, that's probably why they gave it to you on this level. So, if you see a football zombie, I would highly recommend using Hypno Shroom on it. But as you can see, they still can be defeated normally. Definitely not as bad as they are in Plants vs. Zombies 2, let me tell you. Not that I've gotten that far in the game, nor do I really care to all that much. But like I said, the graves can't spawn bucket heads, or the graves can't spawn football zombies. They can only spawn normal zombies, or basic zombies, cone heads and bucket heads. They cannot spawn football zombies. Wow, I didn't even get to use the... Yeah, and not only are I didn't even get to use the fume shroom. Now, not only are the football zombies stronger than the bucket heads, they also run fast. Okay, here's a demonstration of the hypno shroom. The zombies will eat each other. That will do damage to both of them, though. So the zombies do learn that the zombie that they just came across has been hypnotized into fighting for the plants. And there's an example of the fume shroom getting multiple zombies at a time. Now, before we get before we pick up that seed packet, I want to get rid of the rest of the graves. We cannot get more sun after the last zombie has fallen, though. Alright, now let's get it. Alright, Scaredy Shroom. Long-range shooter that hides when enemies get near it. So basically, it's a pea shooter for 25 sun.